Courting the attention of competitive shooters, Olight recently launched a new red and green dot for pistols called the Osight. A few optics companies already offer big window dot sights, but Olight's new model is getting much attention not only for its price, but also for the amount of features it offers. And yes, it's rechargeable. Upon unboxing, I began closely examining the unit. The Osight boasts a very favorable window size, red or green LED reticles, and despite its large window, offers up a compact overall form factor. The sight is built from a rugged 7075 T6 aluminum housing. It feels solidly constructed, and nothing about the sight struck me as being flimsy, weak, or cheap. There are no apparent flaws, flexing, or rattling to be found. What really struck me about Olight's Osight was the extremely generous window and clarity when looking through it. The 0.94 by 0.85 inch objective lens provides a huge window size compared to many other reflex optics without feeling like you have a massive fixture on your rail. The Osight comes with a red or green 3 MOA reticle. You can manually set the dot's brightness or let it self-adjust to one of 10 daylight and 2 night vision compatible settings. A third mode locks out the buttons to prevent them from getting bumped. The auto-sensing adjustment is good for most situations, but I'm picky about the intensity and amount of bloom, so I most often use manual adjustments in all optics. I found that the steps between intensity settings were just about right, where 1 or 2 clicks of the up, down arrow would get me to a level that was perfect for the lighting conditions. I was pleased to find that the brightness settings exceeded all expectations, with no washout and plenty of latitude with brightness to spare. The Osight's elevation and windage screws have slight tactile clicks at 1 MOA intervals, allowing the shooter to precisely zero the dot. There are plus/minus 45 MOA of total adjustment available. Many small pistol optics have mushy adjustments and may or may not give precise intervals through the clicks, so I was pleased to find the clicks both discernible and consistent. The biggest news is the integrated 170 mAh rechargeable battery. However, what sets the Osight apart and makes it a standout is in the charging department. The sight comes with a magnetic charging cover featuring a display that reveals the precise battery levels for both the cover and the optic. Osight says it should give you over 70,000 hours of use on the lowest brightness setting. The magnetic charging cover contains an additional 800 mAh battery to keep it topped off. As long as everything works as intended, this could be a nice alternative to removing and re-zeroing your optic every time you swap an old battery for a fresh one. All you'll have to do is plug in a USB-C cable and monitor the charge level indicator. Overall, the whole thing feels really durable. At this point, my only fear is that because the window's so big, people might run into issues with the glass breaking if they're rough on their gear. I'm sure somebody's going to come out with the torture test on this soon to see how it holds up. If this thing can hold up to abuse, I think it's a really cool product.